To talk about virtual reality, I'm all for virtual reality. I think it'll be a great thing, but I saw you in a stickam, a video captured from stickam, going to the next level about how the rest of us would be forced out of the real world. If not killed, then not allowed to reproduce. And you also talk in this video about, maybe making the hookups to the robots interesting so they have sensual input and stuff. And to me, I just think you don't seem to appreciate the robot you're in right now. I mean, the human machine is a pretty amazing robot. I'm not against some sort of, technological utopian ideas. As far as I know, you started talking about this more way back when I asked what your utopian vision of the future was. And I myself offered one, which is, potentially fanciful, of robots doing all the menial labor. Um, so I'm for that, but I don't like the idea of being forced into it. I see it as an entertainment for most able-bodied people, maybe an escape into a world of freedom for those that are not able-bodied, and a cathartic escape for the rest of us. But you can't replace reality. I like reality. The idea that you would try to force me out of reality is not acceptable. And no, that's not what democracy means. In the Stickum video, you were talking about you either believe in democracy or not. No, I mean, I believe in human rights. I believe in the Bill of Rights. And my belief in democracy is based on my belief that we can secure those with democracy better than with some other kind of political system. But no, I don't believe that the majority has a right to force us all into a virtual reality, and that's far from a utopia. That's a hellish scenario. And I'd like to think that if you fooled me and I woke up in this VR and it was full of nothing but creations of other human beings, ultimately, I was living in somebody else's storybook, that I would be able to tell. Because as I've said before philosophically, I think the universe has infinite details, and a virtual reality would not, and that's not an acceptable trade for me.